Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back. So I'm back today with a test run. Today we're gonna do some GOLEM B10 test runs. I want to test out this light pixie that I'm borrowing from Moog, who's actually just a buddy of mine on Discord, and he actually has this maxed out with a variant skill, so that's actually pretty good. Unfortunately, the gems aren't maxed out. He does have a pretty decent conviction set on her, so these gems aren't too bad. This one has 10% crit. This one has a bit of defense, so it's not the worst. This has some resist, and actually no, never mind. They're not the best. They're not the best. But I want to try something out. I want to try out to see if she can solo tank and you know, like solo tank GOLEM B10 by herself. I'm pretty sure she can do it if you have her on like a life set with double HP defense. But I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be able to do this. Now, to compensate a little bit, I'm gonna put in my Jhin, who's on Siphon. Well, actually, my other units are on Siphon too. I could take my Jhin out and maybe use something else if I really need to. I could go with a triple Sapper. That might actually work. It might be a little bit risky though, to be honest. I probably should use the Jhin. Alright, so all three of these guys are on Siphon. I'm gonna try it out and see if I'm able to kill the boss. Hopefully this works out, and we'll get a really nice GOLEM B10 run. If not, then I don't know. I think we're pretty fucked if not. Cross my fingers. I didn't actually I wasn't able to actually max out my Pixie because I messed up. I was supposed to summon one last time, and then I think the timer just ended, so I basically have to wait for the next Heroes Fest before I can do this again. Alright, we should be pretty good. I think she can do it if you just make her slightly tankier. Ooh, she has really fast animation. Yeah, I'm fairly certain she can solo tank. It should be really fast too. We actually have another friend with another a different colored pixie, so we can test that out afterwards as well. This is not an official spotlight. This was not a request. This is just something I wanted to borrow and test out. She did a 22k heal, and she has that yeah, it heals for 6k a turn as well afterwards. And she has armor break on first skill. She's such a good unit. I should have rebirthed more. I was trying to get more pixies, but I was trying to make all my lads variant before I feed them. But unfortunately the timer ended before. I think she definitely has the potential to solo tank. And she can make the boss run pretty fast too, because if she lands armor break on the boss, your other units can kill it a little bit faster. I think that was about 2 minutes. It wasn't the best, but I think it's pretty good. Minute 42. Yeah, I think she has the potential. She just needs better gems. If you have like a triple life or a triple protection set, you probably do that and then do like HP defense, and then she'll be definitely be tanky enough to solo tank. She doesn't have the nicest base stats, but it's just that she also has self-sustain. Like, she's an actual healer with her second skill, so she actually gets the heal off. She'll basically just full heal everybody, so that'll be pretty good. I want to borrow this this fire pixie by iFail to test them out, or to test her out as well. She has self sustain and defense up. This is mostly for Titans, but I think we can use her for golems too if you really need a healer. I'll use a slightly weaker team. Actually, wait, my Nike has Siphon. It's not really fair to do that. I'll put her as the crit lead, And then I'll go with my other Nike who doesn't have Siphon. But all my other sappers have Siphon, so I'm not too sure. I guess this is the best we can do to test it out. This is Fire Pixie. She has self-sustain as well as a defense buff. I think she's very good for B9 if you really need to farm B9. But I think she can also serve as a healer for B10, although it's not really required. Because eventually you can actually go without a healer. Like I pretty much run this team, run my Fire Gen instead. But then you need Siphon Gems in order to do that. So this is to kind of try it without Siphon Gems. I mean, I could use something different. I could just like run 2 aggressors, and it would kind of be the same thing. But I just wouldn't have any sap for the boss, so the runs will be much slower. But we can see if she can help my my Nike get through the level like this, as well. I guess that can be worth testing. I'll go with 1 Miho, and then for the other unit I'll go with something that has a bit of damage. What's a damage dealer that everybody has? Mona, Seastar, Miho, Snowy, Sparkit. Oh wait, I can't use Sparkit. I guess I'll go with one Dark Miho. I guess that'll work. A lot of people do have her. She was a previous rebirth. I'll go with my Intuition set one. I just didn't want to use all my sappers because they're like all on Siphon. It's not really fair. But I think this should definitely work. She just needs to make it so my my Nike is able to solo tank this. I don't think it even matters what gem you have if you use a different element healer for B10. You can literally gem them full attack and it would still work. Alright, should I have a full bar? Oh man, no full bar. Sad. Alright, we're good now. Definitely not too safe without a Siphon set. But her heal is actually pretty decent. I don't think her recovery is as high as the light one because she's a tank type, not a recovery type. But still not bad. I think if you want to focus on Titans, the fire one can actually be better because the defense buff is actually a lot more rare than armor break. I really like the light one because she has a lot of utility for different purposes. Like you can use her for PvP and stuff as well because she's a light base healer, so she has like that extra 10% base resist. But the fire one, the defense buff is just really good for Titans. So if you're like mostly focused on Titans, I think getting the light one might be better. Or getting the fire one might be better. But for everything else, I think the light one is the best one. I think we should be fine. She's going to put off the defense buff. She does a 16k heal. It's not the best. It's not the best, but it's still decent. I mean, if you put her with 1 recovery gem, she'll be pretty good as well for Titans. She can probably max heal a lot of the attacker units, or any like bruiser built units. She can probably max heal those. Ah shit, my Miho's dead. Sorry, we still got 1 more sap on him, and then we have some damage on him, so I think he's dead. She's not too bad, but I don't think she's really suitable for farming golems. Probably mostly just for Titans. The light one I think has more uses. Like you can use her to solo tank golem. You can use her for PvP. She's also pretty good for Titans because she has armor break. And what else? I think that's it. And she's just all good all around healer. You can like if you have her early on at like Evo 2 or something, you can probably use her to heal like almost every single level. But yeah, that is pretty much it. This is an unofficial spotlight. I just want to borrow some of my friends' monsters to kind of show off the pixies a little bit in action. Unfortunately, I messed up. I was actually making a lot of my last variants. I did manage to make some of my last variants. Wait, where are they? Wait, there's one here. I think I put them in storage. Yeah, I made a lot of my last variants. But I was about to do another round of rebirth, and then I noticed that the timer actually already ended. So I'm probably gonna have to wait for the next Heroes Fest before I can grab some pixies. But the good thing is I already do have 2 light ones and 1 dark one. I also have a fire one, so I basically have all the elements that are needed. These 2 don't have square, but I don't think it matters. They don't really need the square, nor do they need to be put on like pugilist or anything. So I could probably just put them on life or protection. They'll probably be the best, because I think if I have some high resist on life or protection set, I can max them out pretty easy. I kind of want to raise a dark one too in the future. I'm gonna try to farm harder this month and see if I can get more materials to do more rebirths in the next Heroes Festival, and try to get more copies of her. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.